Welcome to TRADEREP. This is Short Hammer. It is the 11th of June, 2019, and we're looking at Amazon. Now, Amazon has been on an epic run. If you've bought calls the last few days, you've just been banking. It's awesome. And we hope that this continues to run. But what we want to watch for is the structure. So on the daily chart, Amazon since the 1670s has just been running. We had a pullback when we tested the 1740 area, but the next day we bought right through it and kept on going. Now today, I was expecting a little bit of a slowdown here in the 1818 by 1823 area. We didn't get it. We opened up, used the 1818s as support, and legged through the next supply demand zone. We had a slight pullback, but we still closed above the 1845 by 1858 supply demand zone that we have. If we look back, the last time we made that 200-point run, we pushed through, tested the 1818 by 1823s, pulled back, held the 1740s, and took a 200-point upswing all the way into the 1900s. Now this time, we just pushed all the way up. We haven't had a back test yet. I'm expecting a back test of the 1818s by 1823s. Not a guarantee that's going to happen, but I do expect a back test on Amazon. So I'll be watching tomorrow and seeing how we set up. Do we make new highs? And let's go to the 5-minute chart to take a peek at this to see what that back test may look like. So on our 5-minute chart, if you look at Amazon, we opened the 1818 back test, took off, pulled back, tested that supply demand zone, used it as a springboard, pushed up through the monthly pivot, used that as a back test, used that as another springboard to push us up and start this leg all the way up to the 1880s. Now we flattened out and pulled back a little bit. We're in a little bit of a channel here for a little while between 1868 and this 1875 area. We were just struggling. We cracked it, pulled back into it, we cracked it again. Now tomorrow, what I'm going to be watching for is if we hold this 1858, do we get back into 1868 area by 1875 channel? And if we break above, can we make a leg through the 1880s and take it into the 1900s? If we don't make this push up here, and instead we pull back, do we pull back? And what do we do here at this blue dash line, which is the monthly pivot? That's also an area. So if you look at the areas that we had sort of like a halt and a bounce through, it was the monthly pivot. It was sort of like the 1845 here, the top of the supply demand zone at 1858, which we did back test here. But I'm wondering if this little pullback here to the 1836s was our back test of this monthly pivot. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. I am not jumping into anything at the open, especially Amazon. I want to see how we open. Are we going to gap up? Are we going to gap down? Will we open flat? So I'll be watching this to see what happens tomorrow. But some points that I already have in my head are 1868, 1875, the 1880s, of course, the potential back test down here, the 1837s, and a potential, where are you, drawing tool, boom, a potential back test of this 1823 area as a springboard to take us through the 1900s. So we'll see. I'll be watching this to see what happens tomorrow and how we open. But that's what I'm looking for on Amazon. Will we hold and run, or will we pull back down here, find support, springboard, and go to the upside? So no bias, no expectations of we're bullish, we're bearish. I'm just going to see how we open. We've been running pretty hot, and I'll see if we're going to have any type of a pullback to find good support and base and then take the next leg. So that's what I'll be watching on Amazon tomorrow.